prepared to fight Julio Miranda.
That's right, and Barry was telling me about him on Saturday, doing duty at ringside for the Eubank Sherry fight, and I know Barry is more than impressed by this young man. Rated 6th in the Commonwealth, is that?
He looks like he's enjoying himself.
Oh, the dancing tassels on the boots. Oh, goodness. Oh.
Well, he looks a live wire, that's for sure. You know, his rings, bounced in, full of confidence, tassels on the boots, the shuffle, enjoying the music. And this has got me on the edge of my seat just for the introduction stage. I'm sure it's going to be an intriguing contest.
And this is a real test for Hugh Forde tonight. I shall tell you why in a minute. Let's get him in the ring first. The man who won and lost the British Super Featherweight title in 36 days last autumn.
He's absolutely dismissing the entry of Hugh Forde. You know, unbelievable.
And what an extraordinary jinx on that Super Featherweight title. Since its reintroduction, no man has ever won the title and then successfully defended it, which doesn't bode well when we have Kevin Pritchard defending next week in Cardiff against Robert Dickey.
I hope Hugh's in the right frame of mind. You know, he's coming off of a knockout loss, obviously. Fighters learn by their mistakes and don't let it happen again. Others, you know, it's never the same. So, from Hugh's point of view, it's a tremendous throw, a nice blow. He's got a lot of things he's looking forward to, aspirations. Let's hope we put it all behind him, come out with a good, solid win tonight.
Strikers. Ron Gray and Matchroom Promotions presents an international super featherweight contest of 10 3-minute rounds. Between and introducing in the red corner, wearing the white trunks from Calgary in Canada, Tony Pep. And in the blue corner, wearing the white trunks with the yellow trim from Birmingham, the former British super featherweight champion, Hugh Forde. The weigh-in today, Pep scaled 9 stone 4 pounds, Forde 9 stone 5 pounds. Your timekeeper for this contest, Mr. Harry Foxall, the referee, Mr. Jim Priddy.
Well, I said this was a vital fight for Hughie Forde, the reason being that if he comes through this looking good, his next fight will be against Daniel Londas for the European title. So you can't get much more incentive than that. Daniel Londas, remember, beat Mark Reefer in a fight we saw on Pro Box. So the Frenchman awaiting Hughie Forde if Forde comes through this.
I bet Hughie's never boxed anyone as tall as himself, if not a little bit taller.
Well, there's what, 4 inches in it. Forde very tall for a super feather at 5'9". Pep 6'1". Pep with the red trim and Forde with the yellow trim. Both boys wearing white trunks.
Both fellas looking tremendous condition.
And I tell you, if Forde has got anything like a suspect chin, this kid can test him. I tell you, he's got a long reach as well.
Yes, he has. I'm sure Hugh's a little bit apprehensive in the opening 3 minutes. I'd just like to see him get the first 3 minutes out of his system. Box nice and calm, and then good gallop from there on in.
Well, Hughie Forde lands the first big punch of the night. That left-hander.
There's a good right hand Pep got through with as well. Let's see Hugh tighten his act up.
It was the right hand from Kevin Pritchard that put paid to Hughie Forde in their title bout in Dudley. The first ever defeat that Hugh Forde had suffered.
You know, Pep, typical sort of South American fighter or Canadian, very relaxed. This isn't going to be no soft touch for you, Forde. It's going to be a difficult one to work out. This fellow looks like he knows the score. Class. Very relaxed, good variety of shots. Looks a powerful man as well, as his record shows.
Well, the traditional counter to the southpaw is, of course, the right hand. That's what Kevin Pritchard did with such success. And Pep has got a good right hand, as he showed then.
He's got to keep that chin down and nice tight compact guard Shredder's looking to do the job with the right hand.
Forde has stopped his fair share, but nothing like the percentage that Pep has.
Is that right hand again?
And Forde pointing to his protector, saying, Pep, the body shot was low. Jim Pudding, the ref, didn't say anything, though. I've got to say, Forde looking a bit open as he comes in.
Yeah, he's trying to get off with shots, and the old chin's going up in the air. Confident beginning there from Tony Pep, very confident.
Well, here is Hugh Forde. You remember, had won 20 out of 20 when he stepped into the ring last October to defend against Kevin Pritchard of Liverpool. And it was one of the real upsets in British boxing last year when he got himself stopped in 4 rounds.
Yeah, it was right out the blue because Hugh was well in control, boxing really marvellous, had the crowd behind him, his eyes on the Lonsdale belt, obviously. You know, if that defence would have led to the next one, which would have been the belt being his own. But in this game, you can't think too far ahead.
Well, the left from Hugh Forde was the first meaningful punch.
Is that right?
And you see how Forde's knees wobble then. That's what worries me. He's a real live one, Tony Pep. I tell you, I asked Barry Hearn beforehand why he'd chosen such a tough opponent for Hugh Forde's comeback, and Barry said, well, if he's going to go in with Daniel Londas for the European title, he's got to prove himself at the highest level, and believe me, it will be a good win if Hugh Forde beats this Canadian.
Hugh's concentrating a lot of his attacks on the body, which could be a good ploy. Pep's got a wiry frame.
Well, of his 4 losses, only Tony Lopez has paid to Pep inside the distance, and if Forde can do that, it really would be a hell of an achievement.
Both boys think they're looking in the mirror shadowboxing the size of each other. So used to jabbing down onto the opponent, I'm sure. They're both very tall for super featherweights. Similar builds, actually.
Very much so.
I just don't like the way Hugh delays for a split second after that body shot. He seems to just look to see what he's done. The old chin's up in the air for a split second. Stoke Pet ain't too sharp with the old right hand. That's the shot he's looking for, I'm sure. There it is again.
Forde doing a lot of the pressing in this second round, but Pep just reacting well under pressure. And although Forde has landed a couple of good shots on the Canadian's chin, he doesn't look to have troubled Pep yet. We shall see. But not a bad round for Forde, despite all that.
No, it's been a good round for you. He's won this, he took the initiative. He got himself into a slight lead after an even first round. Got to stay a little bit tighter though. Try to see him tighten his act up a little bit.